Hey guys, welcome back to Economics and Comics. I thought I'd do a two comic book review. I wanted to review these books. We'll start with Stray Dogs number 4, and we'll end with Red Room number 1. So let's begin. Okay, starting off with Stray Dogs, okay? This is definitely the lighter side of dark horror, all right? It's fun. I still see it as being an animated movie, right? I still see it as being some sort of animated fun horror, which I think they should go for, which I don't think has been done, where you can have like an animated rated R. Well, I'm sure they've done rated R animated movies, but like with pets, right? So, of course, the story is about basically a serial killer killing the pet's parents, or, well, people, the pet's people, and stealing the pet, taking the dogs to his house. It's like a weird combo. Kills the people, takes the pets, right? At least, yeah, we're pretty sure it kills people. The problem with the dogs is they have a short-term memory, so they forget. Like if you left your dog at the house, they're always so excited to see you again because it's been forever for them because they forgot. So that's why they're always so happy to see you, right? Like, oh, my master's home. But I am really enjoying this book. It's super simple, but I would like if it just kept going. But he's definitely building. Okay. Sorry, my eyes are so bad right now. Tony Fleeks, he's definitely building to something. The dogs start to remember, of course, when they smell a scent, it brings back the memory. So there's all this stuff going on and stuff, but it keeps going. Last issue, a dog got shot. So this issue, we find out what happens to the dog and what's really going on. There's a lot more revealed in this issue. I gotta tell you, if you're not on it and you wanted something fresh and not scary but fun, and it's definitely a horror book, but it's not scary at all. It's more light. This is your book, okay? This is your story. I can see this this getting picked up. If someone was smart, they make this a movie. I'm telling you right now, for adults. So besides that, this is the light side of this week's dark. Let's get to the other side. Okay, let's talk about Red Room. Okay. So it's got a very indie feel, like, or underground feel, the art and so on. It's a long book, that's for sure. It starts off kind of all over the place, and you're like, what is going on? But if you can get to the end, you'll see how it all comes together. It's like a mix of like Saw and House of a Thousand Corpses and 8mm to a whole nother level. Like, how dark and twisted can you get is what this book is going after. Is what it is. Now, for a person like me, who's basically numb to pretty much everything the world can throw at you at this point, and maybe a lot of you as well, because of the way the world is, what we've lived through. I don't know. It's easier to ingest this. But you still have this little bit of like, should I be reading this? Right? It's because this book really, there is an underlying story there. Okay. It's basically like YouTube wars, if anything else. How to get the most views. And it brings Bitcoin along for the ride in regard to payments and, snuff films and all this type. It's the worst of the worst, is what it's going after. It it's I'm excited for number 2. I'm not excited, okay, but I'm I'm excited to see where they go. But the only place I think it goes is even darker. It's dark. They're trying. This is a book that's trying to grab you. Um, Honestly, in the darkest way possible. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I like it. I mean, it's controversial. I like it for that reason. But like this book is trying to reach the last level. Like if there is a final level. Do you know what I mean? Like if there how where the movie industry's gotten close, where it's pretty gory and graphic, right? And then of course the next level would be snuff films, which is illegal, where you watch people being murdered. But it's fake, right? But it's like there's a fine line between the last book I just reviewed and this. That I don't think I could think of a more gory, twisted book than this currently. I'm sure there's stuff out there that tries to reach that goal. But I don't know. I mean, it's expression, you know what I mean? But you almost have to wonder like why, right? Like why? Why even do it? Why even do it? Or you ask yourself, what type of person writes this type of book, right? Now, I can see where the story comes in. I mean, once it gets past all the like gruesome, gory, sick, real sick stuff, right? Which of course I said before I can handle it. It's normal, but like I can see where the storyteller is coming in, where the plot changes and stuff like that and what it's leading to, right? But the basic thing is just how gory can you get? So I don't know. I enjoy the art. Um, the internals are I enjoy them, even though they're graphic. But there's a lot of good points with the pencils. I like that they don't color the interior. It makes it have that more underground feel. I like the covers, and I like the storytelling a little bit, like the idea of it. But there's a lot of jumping around at the beginning, and there's a part in this book where they keep saying different characters' names, and they're in bold over and over and over again. And it's like, okay, I get their names, right? And also, it's like they're calling each other by their names over and over again, which is awkward because if I'm in a conversation with you in a room, I'm not going to keep saying Billy, Billy, Billy over and I'm just going to talk to you, right? So that part makes it a little bit odd. Besides the graphic intent here. But I will check out number 2. Definitely long. If you get through it, you'll see where it's going. Yeah. So that's my review on the 2 dark books of the week. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you read them. Let me know what you think. And I hope you enjoyed this video.